Denise Butchko here at Doug Mockett and Company with architect Jeff Bolen, who has been a multiple winner in the Doug Mockett and Company design competition. And there's a great story behind your submissions that I want you to share with people, because I think it helps bring the ideas that people from all over the world or locally can submit, have an idea, and you never know how that idea is going to be impacted. So what is this about, an art class that you were taking?
Yeah, well, I'm a student over at Camino Community College here locally, and I've been involved with the bronze casting class for several years. And actually, when I first designed the table leg, it was in that class, and I developed it and created the prototype and actually displayed it in the class. You know, instead of like a table leg, I displayed it like this. And in the class, nobody ever saw the fact that it was a table leg. And I never let anybody on that it was a table leg. It wasn't until there was a student show at the very end of the class that I brought the instructor into the art gallery when we were displaying it all, and had him in there by himself, no one else, so that this was a big secret, and finally showed him at the end that it wasn't just a piece of fine art. And I turned it over and told him at that point in time that it was a table leg. And so he was a bit shocked at that point, and it was kind of fun to have a little bit of a secret. But what happened was that after the end of the semester, and then I submitted it to the Mockett competition. A few months later, found out that it had actually won the contest in January, and then went and it came out, and you guys put it in some ads in Architect magazine. Well, when the next semester came in, which was the fall semester of that year, there were huge budget cuts throughout the entire, school systems, especially in the community colleges. And the things that they were cutting were art classes, music classes, a lot of the sports. And our class, as well as a lot of the other art classes, was like one of the prime ones on the chopping block. And our instructor was asked to take a number of different projects from the class, give them to the assistant dean, and she was going to take them and actually use those as exhibits why they should keep the class going. And those were the examples that she was going to say, look, this is such a great program. Yeah. We need to keep these classes going. And she eventually she saw the ad in Architect magazine. She left all the rest of them on the table and just walked in to the jury with that magazine saying, this is a real world example of how our program is translating directly into the economy, creating jobs, creating products that can be used on the market. And it's a career-changing class. And with the power of just that one article or that one ad, she was able to keep the art bronze casting class and a great deal of the other art programs in El Camino College funded for the next couple of years. So wow. It's been it was a great blessing. If nothing else ever came of this, it was all worth it just for that.
That's a great story. So you never know. Business, art, culture, it all merges together, and it looks like everybody came out a winner in that one.